Mongrels, why are some of you making grunting noises? I mean, that makes sense given that you are my minions. And thank you for having me up, Argent. I appreciate that greatly. I greatly appreciate that. But I'm curious as to why some of you are simply grunting and groaning. Actually, I think that's a marginal improvement. I think that is a marginal improvement. Oh well. Armly grunt. Grunts make grunt noises. You know what? Fair enough. You know, as long as you all don't, Grunt is one of my favorite Mass Effect companions. Don't you try to worm your ways into my good grace's tail. But yes, let's get into the game, shall we? Greetings and salutations, my mongrels. What tidings do you bring for your lord? Also, can I say, no, you know what? It's not that I'm not, why should I asking your permission if I can say something? I'm the Dark Lord here, I'm in charge. What I was going to say is, I bear my heart about all the tragedies and all the bad things that are happening on my birth, that have happened on my date of birth, right? Right? I say, despite all these horrible things that happened on my birthday, including it being tax day, April 15th, which is upcoming, life is still good. Life is still great. There's so many great things, right? And then guess what happens next? Oh, Demonstrous, you must be responsible for all those, tragedies and mishaps. You who are not even a fetus, just sitting in the womb. You who at that time existed only as an oscillation in the ethereal. You were responsible for all those horrors, for sinking the Titanic, for causing that train wreck. Was I an oscillation? We all were. You were just a particularly awful one. We all were oscillations before we were born. And to oscillations we will return as spirits, maybe. Well, maybe not. Why are you blaming you? I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming you, all of you. Ooh, oscillations, you know what I mean. The harmony of the spheres, the music of the spheres and all that. But yes, I'm somehow blamed. For the Titanic. For the assassination of Abraham Lincoln. For all of that, for all of the horrors and tragedies. I mean, look, I was alive when the Notre Dame chapel got burned down. In fact, the rest of the family, the monstrous family was actually in France when that was going down. I wasn't. So I can't be blamed for that either. Nor can I be blamed, even though I was alive. I was also alive during the Boston... But wait, was I alive during the Boston bombing marathon? Or the Boston Marathon bombing? Were they perched on the walls? No, they were not, actually. They were not. Wait, you got Abe? No, of course. No, I did not. That was John Wilkes Booth. I had no say in that. Missed opportunity. I keep telling you guys I'm not evil, I'm not villainous. But here you are, here I are, I keep getting so much monstrosism, I get, I get typecast, I get pigeonholed into these roles. Because I'm a monster, because everyone wants to blame the monster, everyone wants to blame the Dark Lord. I'm twitching right now. I'm twitching. I'm twitching. We are as we were made. Says he's not villainous, drags me away from the astronaut's landing. I didn't do that. You came here of your own volition, Pigman. You came of your own volition. I didn't even know that was going on. I didn't even know that was going on. But thank you for joining nonetheless. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yep, it's super cool to watch. Well, wait, me or the astronaut's landing? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You know what I'm here to do? I'm here to find the Royal Knights. The Knights who say Digi. And continue on trying to beat this game. Hello, Moist. Hello, and a hello, Cat Dawn. And hello, Argent. And hello, Rhea. And hello, Goku Tricolor. And hello, all of you. Hello to everyone but Tail. Tail knows what Tail did. Tail knows what Tail did. They're using infrared. It looks like it's shooting out fire out the top. You know, maybe I should have done a stream to watch that, but again, I didn't really even know it was happening. I totally forgot it was happening. That's how out of touch I am with major events. So, yeah. That do be how it is. That do be how it is. The problem with streaming too much is you lose track of the grass. You know, the grass is starting to grow in some parts of Core Slab, just not outside the lair. Well, actually, some of it is growing outside the lair. But anyways, we're playing more Digimon Story CyberSleuth. We're finding more of the Royal Knights. I think one of them is Akihabara. I think Gallantmon is over there. But yes, do I want to add any more Digimon to my team? I could add Digimon, or... You know, I'll add Meramon to the team, why not? Why not? Okay, let's continue on. To Akihabara. Alright. Where's Gallantmon? Wait, is that Leopardmon? DC's getting on a plane, our girl is coming. Yay! Yay! She's coming home, she's coming home, she's coming home, she's coming home. She's coming home, she's coming home. Give me just a second. I don't care if I'm streaming. I mean, I do care that I'm streaming. Be quiet. Okay. Good. Don't worry. Don't worry about what I was doing. I know I'm streaming currently. This is why you're getting sick. She has no underwear, apparently. Don't worry about it. I just wanted to check the tweet and make sure. Good news, the pod is landing in the ocean. It looks like it's going to be intact. This is why you're getting snipped. No, Tail. You're getting snipped. Both of your tails are getting snipped. And you know what else is getting snipped? I don't know, that's why I'm asking you. But it has nothing to do with me. Why did you gyrate as you said that? To simulate the snipping. The snipping. I'm simulating the snipping. What, can't a Dark Lord get a little motion? I didn't know Tail was Jewish. You know, I can't wait to unleash my darkly big rabbi onto Tail. No one's ever been able to summon the Darkly Big Rabbi before. Darkly Big Rabbi! Circumcise! Okay. Alright, let's get to this. Yes, circumnavigate. What's... Hello, Leopardmon. Circumcision. You look ridiculous, Omnimon. Yeah, what's that? I was certain I had sensed Gallantmon. Wait, why does Omnimon look ridiculous? He looks the same. In fact, I think Leopardmon tends to look more... I think Leopardmon looks way more ridiculous and silly than Omnimon does. And not just a Digimon, but a human child as well. Omni, the all-powerful, you bring shame upon your very title. Have you abandoned your pride as a royal knight? He's a member of the Royal Knights too? You've got to explain things to him. An explanation, you say. How naive. How utterly naive. Omnimon, does your aiding these humans mean you intend to thwart our plan to destroy the human world? Hey, sorry, but I never used it before, but does StreamElements usually appear on stream? I forget to keep turning it on. I keep forgetting to turn it on, and also, I guess, putting my StreamElements link. Hold on, give me just a second. Give me just a second. I just realized I forgot to put in my StreamElements thing. Hold on, give me just a moment, mongrels. Give me just a moment. If this is what you meant, here it is. Here it is. If anyone decides to give tribute to a Dark Lord, to tip. Wait, I'm trying to hold on. I would be most appreciative of it. It's not mandatory, but I do appreciate it. Wait, why did I look angry when I said it's not mandatory? It's not mandatory. It's not mandatory. Well, thank you, Moist. I appreciate it. No, I appreciate it. And you know, I need to shout out someone else. Someone else gave me a tip last stream. So let me check who that was. I just got a notification because I really need to work on getting my StreamElements actually working. Hold on. Let me just check something. Hold on. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh, Moist, thank you so much for the $10. And who gave me the $4.20? Where's Rudy Mon? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. But also, Super Iron Bob, if you're watching or you're watching the VOD, I apologize. The song we sang on that fateful night didn't sound anything like this song. This is a tribute, gotta believe me, and I wish you were just, and where you were there, just a matter of opinion. I am so sorry I didn't read that, because now I'm missing the context completely for that. Let me know if you're free Sunday or Tuesday. I think I'm going to be free both days, because I'm going to be doing some birthday prep. Inquiring minds want to know where Rudimon is. He doesn't exist, and if he did, I would kill him. I wouldn't even turn him into I would make sure he was eradicated so he wouldn't even be reincarnated as a Digitama. I would make sure that such a Digimon never existed. Personally, with my bare hands. Yeah, that's why I need to know where he is. He doesn't exist, and I'll be thankful that he doesn't. Anyways, let's talk to Leopardmon. Is destroying the world really only the way? Then we are of different opinions on the matter. I will carry out King Dracel's will as I see fit. All I do is for the sake of saving our world. And I came here to correct the distorted will of King Dracel, and I will stop you as I see fit. You think you are even capable of it? Rudy is eternal. He survived this. He even survived the snap. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Stop writing fan fiction. Why must you all haunt me with your accursed fan fiction? What is my stream? What is my channel? Is it supposed to be a backup for archive of our own? Are you too cowardly to post what you believe on archive of your own? Thus you must bring it to my stream? You know, maybe I have been thinking, maybe instead of, calling you the demongrels, I should be calling you the why did I stutter? The degenerates. Degenerates, yes. Degenerates. Anyways. Actually, is there any Demon smut on AO3? No. Don't you go and even try to make any. Don't you go and try to make any. I swear. I grew up on LiveJournal. You only adapted the fanfiction foozles. I was raised with them, molded by them. Hey. Hold on there. I grew up with LiveJournal too, and fanfiction.net. Or was it .net? I was there. Do not speak the ancient magic to me. I was there. You're gonna call me a degenerate anyway. Demon X Rudy, enemies to lovers. Moist. I'm flushing you down the porcelain throne. I'm flushing you down the porcelain throne. After I've carved you into tiny little pieces. It is probably going to ruin my plumbing, but I will do it. I wanted to hunt down Rudy down, and I was persecuted. No. You planned on writing a horrific fanfic about me and my worst enemy who isn't Tail. The nerve. Scroll up. I wanted to hunt him down for a pillowcase. Fine, you get to live one more day. Crusadermon was sent here to open the dimensional door so that there would be a way for the Royal Knights to enter this world. This has been my plan, to destroy this world. Leopardmon, I won't allow it. Wait, are we gonna fight them? Oh, are we Omnimon and them gonna fight? Oh, Dynasmon! It's my boy! Why are you threatening people again? I'm the Dark Lord of Gorslab. I can threaten who I want. Is that pillowcase a body pillowcase, a Da'aki? Why are you derailing me when my favorite Digimon, who is on my team, but also now Dynasmon is here? My boy Dynasmon is here. He's different from Reginald. It's a different Dynasmon. You didn't answer the question. I literally did. Why are you threatening people again? Because I'm the Dark Lord of Gorslab and I can threaten who I want. Dynasmon has turned traitor, kill the witch. Well, hold on. Let me hear him out first. We can have it out here and now, Omnimon. I wonder if Dynasmon and Crusadermon are still an item in this canon. We buy none who interfere with the noble will of our king. Does King Dracel show up in this? Is it gonna be like... This is turning out to be like a mix of both... Like, this is turning out to be a mix of Tamers and Savers / Data Squad. Because the Eaters are sort of the D-Reaper. The D-Reapers. And now we have the Royal Knights. not as playable characters. Well, no, of course not as playable characters. You figure it's good they don't acknowledge your party Digimon. I guess if they did, we'd pretend. If they did, they may have prevented you from having them as a party member, which would have been rough. I mean, true, but poor Reginald has just been getting like... Poor Reginald on my team has just been getting put through the ringer. Despite me... Maybe that happened because it was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just like destroy everything with Dynasmon, with my Dynasmon Reginald, right? And then the game decided to humble me. Stop it, you're all Royal Knights, right? The same as Omnimon? Then how come we have to fight each other? I still find it very strange though that this is called the Paradise Lost plan, and the antagonists in this part are the Royal Knights and not like Lucemon or the other Demon Lord Digimon. I feel like it would have been made more sense if they called it like Project Camelot or Project Roundtable, you know, or like Project Lancelot. Spoilers. I mean, it's spoilers, but like of an old game that I've been playing, right? Or are you trying to say that there is spoilers? Are you trying to say there's more ahead? I mean, most of Paradise Lost happens on Eden. That's Japan when it comes to Christian influences. Sometimes there's so much more ahead. Oh, okay. Doesn't matter if we're human or Digimon. We should be able to understand each other better than this. All of us, human and Digimon, are living together. Do you seek an early death, girl? That's enough, Leopardmon. Who is that? Gallantmon! Dukemon. I always wondered why they changed, but like, you shut your face. You shut your entire face, Decent. You shut your entire face before I yank it off your entire head. I mean, skull. Skull. The reason I went to skull is because then you try to switch head to you know what? I'm just gonna stop. But she's a Pinko? She's a Pinko? Who's a Pinko? Crusadermon? More head. Don't you start, Daniel. Don't you start, but welcome. You Gallantmon. There's some truth in what the girl says. Withdraw from this place, Leopardmon. Dukemon. So no head? No. No head. Zero head. You know what's on my head? A D. It's a birthmark. It's not actually a brand. It's a birthmark. He lies. I can see his head right there between his ears. I mean, I have sort of external ears, but they're like flattened against my face, but how can you see my ears? Greetings, causer of calamities. Oh, great. Hello, Matsu. I was just talking about this. I was just talking about this. How I was trying to make a very positive post, an uplifting post about, despite all the bad things, like tax day happening on my birthday, despite all that, I have a good life. I'm glad that I'm alive in the time that I'm alive. And then you guys all turned it into, oh no, Demonstrous is actually the one who secretly orchestrated all of these casualties to mark his arrival and to mark his presence. I assume they were blowholes. Blowholes are literally nostrils. My blowholes are literally my nostrils. They're right between my eyes. I did no such thing. I keep telling you all that I'm not evil. It's your birthday, you're exempt from taxes, don't worry about it. The IRS is chilling. Oh, you were serious. Oh, you were serious. I can't believe the monstrous is responsible for the Federal Reserve. You know, I put up with a lot of slander, Daniel. And I'm trying to come up with punishments and executions for all of my demongos. Daniel, I'm gonna have to come up with something very special for you. Especially after such awful libel and slander. I am filled with such rage and indignation. Indignation. You know what? Get the firing squad. Daniel, you and your entire lineage are going to be put into a howitzer. Get the firing squad. You're fired. It's gonna get blasted out. Oh, Lord Pillow, welcome. And Berna, also welcome. Hello, Daddy Monstrous. Thanks for liking the cost drawing. It was a very nice drawing. And using Potora fusion with Muyu. I fuse with Muyu, okay? I didn't fuse with Muyu. I was giving out a hypothetical of what we would look like, and if somehow there was a fusion between me and Muyu, and we would end up looking like Moo from Monster Rancher. Berna with a suicide vest. Well, at least you're going out with me. But I'll survive, I'll come back. You're just going to die. If the IRS sends goons to your birthday, it's just going to be a lady and a cake. Yeah, and she's gonna, you know, she's gonna extract all my money. I will always go out with you, baby. You don't fuse with Mew, Mew fuses with you. This is a hypothetical fusion. It is not a fusion that is actually happening between me and her. But anyways, Gallantmon, do you stand with the humans as well? I mean, technically Gallantmon is sort of already kind of part human. You cannot forget the destruction eaters have unleashed on our digital world, nor where they spawned from. I have not forgotten it for a single moment, but that is no reason to destroy this world. I wonder if we'll see Crimson mode. Dukemon is a lizard, you're insane. Also, his milk is rancid. I have no milk. And any milk I have in the fridge comes from an actual cow and is not rancid. Dukemon is a lizard. He is not a lizard. He's a royal knight. He's a lizard fused with a human. Very well, we should draw. Fighting between the royal knights would be too much of a waste. You guys are about to throw down. You guys are about to throw down, but now you don't want to throw down because it's 2-on-2. Well, actually, probably not 2-on-2 because I have my own royal knights. I wonder if we'll see the other royal knights I have on my team, like Craniumon. We've already seen Dynasmon. That said, the plan cannot be stopped. The end of this world is the will of King Draysel. Bye, guys. I guess you and I will fight later. Okay then, so what about the digital world? Everything was consumed by the eaters. We were left with naught but despair. Wait, what? Wait, hold up. The entire digital world is gone? The entire digital world is gone? What, you've never had milk from a monster cow? From a monster moo? Oh yeah, they adapt Yggdrasil's King Draysel. I mean, I'm familiar with both. I'm curious to see if King Draysel will show up in this game. I know he's not going to be playable, but I'm curious to see if he will. Purple milk? It's actually not purple. It actually is a gradient of, usually a gradient of pink and orange. Sometimes there's a little green in the middle. Purple smoke. Purple haze. Filling up my mind. We royal knights kept fighting to rid the digital world of the eaters. The anger of Leopardmon and the others held for the human race being the genesis of the eaters is immeasurable. Yellowish green milk with chunks and streaks of purple, only if it's not well made or well pasteurized. That is why in their obstinance, their hatred drives them to wipe out humanity. Eliminate the eaters along with humanity. That was the plan hatched by Leopardmon and those royal knights who agreed with him. Just how many royal knights are bent on human destruction? At least half of them, but there are many who yet waver. It won't be impossible to convince them. It's non-homogenized, it's raw. Raw monster moo milk. Of course, whether it comes to pass depends on you. Are you up to the task? Never understood the raw milk thing? Yeah, neither have I. But there may be something to it, I don't know. Up to the task? Yep, me and my helmet are. It is our one option. When the dimensional door closed, the flow of energy from the digital world stopped. That means Leopardmons and the others won't be able to take action right away. They need to lay low and store up their energy first. We must seek out locate the remaining Royal Knights before they can make a move in earnest. I hope we can convince like Examon and Dynasmon. But won't we have to fight any Digimon who ally with Leopardmon? Yes, that seems unavoidable. But we should keep explaining our position as much as possible. There are Digimon who may join us. Sworn friends like Gallantmon. Indeed, when you are a prisoner of hatred, you choose the wrong path by mistake. I need to begin, as you said, by knowing humans. Thanks, Aminmon and Gallantmon. Now then, let's continue looking for the Royal Knights. There are signals from the other Royal Knights all over the place. Gallantmon should stay here. I am so yawny tonight. I am so yawny tonight. It's better if we spell and look. Okay, you're on the case now, CYBERSLEUTH. We call in if we find someone too. I'll help with Nokia and search for the other Royal Knights. Gallant Dukemon is my favorite Royal Knight. It's a basic take. No, I love Tamers too. Tamers is my favorite Digimon. DM's being so sleepy today. I am not. Well, okay, maybe a little. I got 1,000 Clip Studio paint. Any new items? Any new items? Man, no new items. All right, let's see. I wonder how many Royal Knights are going to be. You're not sleepy, you're Demon. I know, I'm not sleepy. I'm not sleepy, EP. All right, let me see. You know, I'll do a little gotcha. Oh, we got Magna Angemon. All right, where do I go from here? Where do I even go from here? This guy is still posing. This guy is still posing. The skies opened and a dark monster descended upon the earth. Okay, buddy. Okay, listen. I have a right to be here as much as you, okay? Monsters can't be evil. Yes, we can. You've never heard of a slumbering monster? That's me on certain nights. Well, on most nights, actually. I don't know. If you're really sleepy, where are you not? I'm not... We've been over this. I'm not sleepy. And I don't have knife ears. I have knife teeth. Delusional nerd boy, what a name. Oh my gosh, she is a delusional nerd. We'll share a special bond that no one else can help to replicate. I'll teach her about our world and emotion. She'll fall madly in love. Wait, what does he say? Maybe some glasses-clad, black-haired, skimpily armored, busty beauty will descend next. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Is he me? Is he me? I'm sorry for making fun of you, delusional nerd boy. I'm so sorry. He's trying to doink the Mons. Well, actually, which Digimon has glasses and black hair? I don't think there's any Digimon in particular that have glasses and black hair. No, I mean, Lilithmon has black hair. Who has black hair? Which Digimon has black hair? Sistermon Noir. Oh, yeah, Sistermon Noir does. And Sistermon Seal... Wait, Sistermon Seal does. I think Sistermon Seal does. Wait, where am I going? Okay, hold on. I might need to pull up my guide, because, hold on. Okay. Yeah, oh, I need to go to the hospital. Right. Going to the hospital. They need to add Brothermon and make him Hulk Hogan. No, what they didn't need to do is they need to add Bulk Bolgenmon. Yes. I like to poop. My moose skills are getting bigger. Yes. Yes. Feel the poop. Feel the power. Bulk, Bogan. Man, I forgot how that song goes. I should rewatch Joel's Oblivion's streams with Bulk Bogan and his Hard Time streams. You know what? Maybe I should stream Hard Time at some point. Demongos, do you know what? Do you know what Hard Time is? Okay, Dagoonstress. Hey, hold on. When I said poomp, I meant the muscles. Deoboromon going slowly like a creep. That's my son you're talking about. My son can creep about as much as he wants. Look at him. That is what peak male performance, peak mon performance looks like. Look at him creep. Look at him scuttle. Look at him creep and crawl. He's optimizing all 4 of his limbs. Look, see? Are we chugging or is it me? No, we're just going slow. We're just see. I'm going slow. Wait. Wait. Hold on. That was kind of funny. Hold on. If I go really slow. Dizzy just announced she's going commando. I saw that. Wait, is it having her off time? Oh, I just noticed that we have some drop frames. Oh. Stream is back. I'm looking at it. We're getting green bars. The transmission of my astral projection is good. We're good. What's hard time? Oh, Argent. Look up Hard Time by M. Dickey. Trust me. It's a trip. There's 3 games. Demongos, how many of you are familiar with Hard Time? Know what it is, or any of M. Dickey's games? How many of you are familiar? We seem good now. I'm glad we're good because I'm not evil. Anyways, I'm supposed to be going to a hospital next. Yes, I'm using a guide. I keep getting lost in this game, so let's go to the game. The Central Hospital. I watched vids about it when I was as a young boy. A sensitive young lad. Wait, you were never a sensitive young lad. Excuse me? Look up M. Dickey's games. Trust me, look them up. Or are you expecting your Dark Lord to interrupt his stream to throw up an image of Digi games. Is that what you were expecting of me? Hard Times by Digi? Just a moment, just a moment. Just a moment. Everything's gonna be alright. Uh-huh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You must all be made aware. You must all be made aware. I'm trying to find the right image so we all understand. I'm trying to find the appropriate image to convey. I'm trying to find actually one with Digi's logo on it. Can't find any with Digi's logo on it, unfortunately. But fine, I'll show it off here. Hold on, I think I have a good enough image. GTA has nothing on Digi. Digi Marathon? Well, I don't want to steal Varg Skeletor's, Joel's thunder, but, maybe I will do that, but fine, here. So you all understand what we're dealing with. And that I'm not just making something up. Cracks whip, slaps. Hold on. Why are you all? Why are you? Stop. You don't have any whips. Stop using whips. This is Hard Time. Well, Hard Time 3. Oh, those games. Yeah, now you get it. Now you understand. I think I actually don't know what's different between all the Hard Time games. To be perfectly honest, I'm not sure what the difference is. I think besides maybe some better graphical fidelity. But I mean, I guess I could stream them in the future if anyone, if my Mongols would be interested. It could be fun. The time gets harder as the numbers go up. I can't tell if he clearly did that in Photoshop. No, clearly it's AI generated, can't you tell? I clearly used Grok, to make this. Yeah. Yeah, that's Hard Time. Everything's gonna be alright. Uh-huh. Alright. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I used Temu to make this, actually. Homoerotic novel vibes. That's kind of Digi's games. Most of his games. Where am I? I'm supposed to be here in the hospital, right? I did not just fart. I did not pass the gas. Okay? Thanks for finding me. This is for you. Ooh, large capacity USB. Oh, and there goes a cheetah. All right, let me see. Let me take a look at this large capacity USB. How many terabytes are on here? I hope there's nothing unsavory on these on this hard drive. Well, it's not even a hard drive, it's a USB. Ooh, increases flow drop rates for items. Ah, yes, the Rolling Thunder kind. I don't even have a response to that. I'm trying to come up with an appropriately angry response, but this is the first time I've heard Rolling Thunder. Why must everything lend itself to a crude play on words? I don't know. Such is the curse of my streams, apparently. Such is the curse of my streams. Such is the curse of my streams. Oh, cool, a 1 petabyte USB. Wait, why does it say from Jared on it? It's getting thrown in the incinerator. It's getting thrown in the disintegrator. But as long as it doesn't say Jared from Subway. Also, I don't think they make petabyte USBs, do they? That'd be extremely useful. It would be extremely useful, but I think that they would also be extremely, like, expensive. I mean, because most external hard drives don't even go up to a petabyte, do they? Right? They don't go up that high, right? Right? I thought that we were still in the terabytes. I don't think so. They won't let us have them, but they do exist. I don't know. Maybe they don't. Man, the mongrels, do any of you remember floppy disks? I do. I never really never used them. Like, it was all about USBs, but there was a time I remember when I was in monstrous elementary, and one of my teachers wanted me to use, well, it wasn't just me, it was the entire class wanted to use floppy disk to save on work, and she gave us each a floppy disk. And I don't really know why we needed them. Primarily because I don't think there was a point for them, and I don't think they fit into the school computers I guess they did fit into the school computers, right? But sorry, I'm just trying to think what exactly did we even use those floppy disks for? That's how you could play Frogger using the 3.5? I played Frogger on my Game Boy Color. Wait, was it Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance? I had Frogger for the Game Boy. No, it was the Game Boy Color. That was a tough game. And it only had one song. Frogger for the Game Boy Color only had one song for every level. And it just went da 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 da. Somehow I didn't go insane from it. Seriously, I'm not sure how I didn't go insane, but I didn't. I find that somehow I have a tolerance for a high tolerance for annoying things, things that other people deem as annoying, right? Except Rudy, for some reason. Except Rudy from Monster Hunter Stories. Gotta run, we'll listen off on mobile. Well, I appreciate that, Dawn. But yeah, Frogger 60... Well, not Frogger 64. Wait. I don't think Frogger 64 is a game, right? Frogger 64 isn't a game, right? Or was it? There's a lot of games that were 64. Oh, wait. I found an item in here. I just went into someone's hospital room and got an item. But yeah, Frogger. I don't think Frogger 64 existed. I don't know if there was a 3D platformer Frogger. I don't know if it was 64. No, there was one for the... I played a Frogger for the PC on... Gosh, I don't remember. What Frogger game was that? I played it with a PC on a friend's PC, but I don't remember what the game was called. And wasn't there this weird thing where, like, at some point Frogger transitioned from just being like a frog to like a frog hero? Frogger, the Great Quest. Oh, that was it. And you could be like different colored frogs. No, I wouldn't mind playing some of the Frogger games. Frogger's kind of a lost... I feel like Frogger's a lost mascot now. He's a forgotten mascot character. He's a disgusting humanoid frogman. What's wrong with frogmen, what's wrong with frogmen? I like playing the Slan in Total Warhammer. They're part of the Lizard Men. And Lord Croak is cool. Don't get me started. Oh, we have a frog racist here. We have a frog racist here. How dare you? You know, I used frog essence in creating some of the mutagen for you demongrels. Well, actually, it wasn't a frog, it was more so a toad. So, more so a toad. You mean only likes frogs because they're tasty or adjacent? No, they aren't. I like frogs because frogs are cool. I like frogs because frogs are cool. Also, it's not because Dizzy's frog adjacent. Sleepy is the frog girl, and she's an elf. Not even close brothers, mans. Yeah, you can tell. This is how I know when Tail was pretending to try to be Dizzy to trick me. He never succeeded because he doesn't know Myoshi like I do. He really doesn't know Myoshi like I do, but I do. I know Myoshi. Sorry, I'm also looking at the guide because it says I'm supposed to be here in the hospital. Oh wait, I'm supposed to actually go to the whiteboard first in the agent. Tag nabbit. Ooh, frog hard R. Frogga? My frogga? Alright, great. See, normally I don't mind backtracking in video games. That being said, I'm not a big fan of having to go back and forth between, like, the agency and everything. Oh, what's this? Now I'm back here. Get back to work, you dang dirty frog. I know my Oshi. Okay? I know she Myoshi. It's like Lego my ego. I know she Myoshi. Excuse me, do you have a second? Are you working on a case right now? Hello, Chica. Do you remember me? My name is Chica Yamashina. We spoke before about my dad. Is your dad okay? He's been acting strange lately. He's been mumbling things. I was betrayed by Kamashiro. And something about that. Excuse me. And something about an accident 8 years ago. They called it a state of confusion. It got so awkward we ended up checking him into the... You can... What's this? There's... Yeah, you had a moment. You definitely had a moment. You definitely had a moment. I didn't read all of it. What? Put in the hospital for terminal confusion? Can you put someone in the confusion? Put someone in the hospital for being awkward? Because otherwise I'd be in the hospital right now. Cutest pug? I'm not a... What pug? What pug? What pug? What are you talking about? What pug? Don't give them ideas, Big D. You dad? I'm not a pug. Just because I snort and I have some nasally problems, and I don't really have a nose, and I have a squished-in face, and I'm wrinkly, and I have ribs. Well, I'm not even wrinkly. I just have very thick skin. Pugs aren't leathery. State of confusion, a fugue state. Is this a Breaking Bad reference? I don't think fugue state. He got hit with the frying pan in the face. No, I was born this way, okay? I was born this way. Okay? All right? I can actually just breathe fine. In fact, I can breathe very, very fine. It's just, I have a bit of a snort. I have very powerful lungs and heart. Devastating. He was fine the other day, so why so sudden? He went through a normal procedure of having his nose come up like all monsters do at a young age. I never had my nose cut off. I just come from a lineage of monsters that don't have a particularly pronounced nose. Are you asleep, mouth breather? I am, actually. I need to set up my sleep app machine, actually. I have a snoring problem, okay? I have a snoring problem. Oh, because you're missing your nose because you're No, actually. We don't get our noses, we don't get circumnosed, okay? You were investigating him the other day, right? Please tell me, is something happening to him? The other day, it's probably been like months now, right? What, you were investigating something else? I see, then I guess you don't know either. Circumference? What circumference are we talking about? My nose? As you can see, I have a nose. Again, it's just I'm very brachycephalic, okay? I'm very brachycephalic, okay? Look it up. BRACHYCEPHALIC. Brachycephalic. No? I command you to look it up, Berna, and everyone else. I will not, the Dark Lord will not be further derailed trying to explain a word to you. I don't need to look up fake information. Yeah, because you spread it all the dang time. All right. Then can I ask you to take the case? Can you find out what's happening to my dad? Okay. I was too scared to learn about his past. I thought he'd go back to being the cold, distant father. Oh, this is rough. But my family needs to know if there's something in his past that's hurting him. Gosh, that's... Brachiocephalic is an artery or something? No, brachiocephalic means short face, basically. Or short head. Brachiocephalic. It sounds like a dinosaur. That's only because you've heard the word Brachiosaurus. Okay, you've heard the word Brachiosaurus, so you assume it's, you know, has something to do with dinosaurs. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Guess what? You would hear the word tops and think, oh, like a triceratops. Or protoceratops. I was told you and Taylor are getting it on. Very happy for you. No. See, this is what I mean. You are a purveyor of fake information. Case in point, thank you for proving my point, Dyson. For putting fake information out there. The only relationship Taylor and I have is one of bitter rivalry and hate and spite. And eventually going to do a collab of the Coffin of Andy and Lele. I take the funny story and believe every funniest version of every story. So you believe the story of you getting hit by a grapefruit truck because it is the funniest version of that story? I agree. Anonymous sources say I can't reveal them. Journalistic integrity. Journalistic integrity. That's a good one, listen. That's a good one. Collab is what we're calling it. Yes. I'm not bitter. I love our dad. You're not my children. You are all my employees and minions. Yeah. I better go to the hospital. Or I guess I have to do this case file first. 2 new cases. Digimon are always making fun of me. Today, they won't laugh. I used some materials for some Digivolution. And then what's the other one? Nanimon on a Sunday. Come and ask what you have to buy, that is all. I'll do these cases later. Maybe. I want to continue on with the story. Where am I going? Where am I going again? See, this is what happens when you derail me. I don't pay attention to the story and obvious clues about where I'm supposed to go. Rah. Grumble. I continue on. Derailed. Lol. You haven't been here long enough, Berna, to know that I regularly get derailed. That's a normal occurrence. Chat is railing. No. 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 And you've already made that joke. You've already made that joke before. Decent. Get new material. Get new material or you're fired. Out of a cannon. All right, I'm going to the hospital. They're putting me in the hospital because I'm awkward. Okay, so the Digimon. Brennan wasn't here for it. So fair is fair. Fine. This one time. I know you like getting derailed by chat. I don't need to be here often to know you're the caboose of this trip. Excuse me. One, it's caboose. And two, I am the conductor on this train. I should give myself a conductor's hat. The rest of you are horrific cargo. The rest of you are the circus act that is in the other cars. Okay? I'm ESL, I can F up words all I want. No, I'm not gonna give that to you. I'm not gonna give that to you. You're not getting that. You're not getting off that easy. Berna, you go back in your barrel with the rest of the monkeys, with the rest of the monkeys. Okay? You go right back in that barrel. You go right back in that barrel. Oh, so you are in front. Yeah. I lead. Do I have to? They're very grabby. Yes. Yes, you have to. Otherwise, I have to put you with the clowns in the clown car. Do you want to be in the clowns with the clown car where Dyson is? Dyson is in the clown car. Do you want to be in the clown car? Degenerates, all of you. It's nice in here. That's what all the clowns say. That is what all the clowns say. That's what all the clowns like you say. Wait, I don't fancy what the clown studio squeezes into the barrel. Good. Get in your barrel. Get in your barrel and stay there. Until the time comes. The rest of you, I expect to be riding on a tricycle. No, wait, that's Bayo. He's a bear. My circus bear needs to ride on the tricycle. Anyways, where was I? Only seven more stats. Do you see the clown that hides from gay people? That clown exists? There's a clown such as that? It's crazy. Crazy clown. I guess there's a clown for every occasion. There's a clown for every occasion, isn't there? Why are you all laughing? What's so funny? What's so funny? Did you see the clown that hides from gay people? Rafflecopter even? What is so funny? Is it because I said the word clown? Oh, wait, you're laughing because there's clowns. You're very predictable, Demongrels. You're very predictable. I bet you all want that Clussy. Well, except you wouldn't because you're gay clowns. Yes, I did see the clown, haven't you? I'm looking at a bunch of them in my chat. My Demongrels also double as clowns. I just can't afford a red nose for them. Or a circus afro. Or makeup. You have to bring all those in your own. Dizzy with clown makeup and clown nose. Wait, doesn't she have an emote for that? I need Clussy. I'm dying for. I'm raring to get some Clussy. I love it. Do not keep moist with the rest of the clowns. He needs to be put in. He needs to be put in the. Where would I even put him? I should just put him with the elephants if I had any. What a coincidence meeting here, Demosuke. Are you working? I mean, I'm always working. I came to look in on my brother. That reminds me, Demosuke. Do you have a moment? I guess so. You're getting 5 centimeters of skin sanded off for that one. No, let the man have his Clussy fantasies. Let the rats, the rodent, dream of meat clown. Meat clown. I'd like you to see him, Demosuke. Oh, okay, I can do that. Oh, wow. Please tell me. So you think it makes honk noises? Meaty honk noises. I'm really hoping that, like, an eater isn't going to show up and do to Yugo what it did to Yuko. I really hope that doesn't happen. I really hope not. I really hope not. I don't know if I'd be able to handle that again. It squirts soda water in your eyes. Have you guys ever had soda water before? It's not really all that good. I expected it to be, you know, like sweeter. I guess I expected it to, you know, taste like Sprite. Taste like water, but carbonated. No taste. Till now I had felt terribly sad taking care of my brother. No matter how I spoke to him or touched him, there was never any response. Soda water is just effing sparkling water, dipstick. I knew that. I was just testing you, the mongrels. And who are you calling a dipstick? Who are you calling a dipstick, barrel monkey? Did I say you could come out of your barrel and call me a dipstick? Barrel monkey? No, I didn't. Get back in the barrel. And then I will launch you from a cannon. Just like Donkey Kong 64. Well, technically DK isn't a monkey, he's a gorilla. And then there's a difference. Although it's weird because Diddy Kong is a chimpanzee, like canonically considered it to be a chimpanzee, but he has a tail. And chimpanzees don't have tails. Like it's really weird. It's really weird. I don't know. I don't know. Coming from the man that didn't see the clown that hides from gay people. Coming from the man that didn't see the clown that hides from gay people. From the man who... Oh, you son of a god! You... Soon. Oh. I'm going to strangle you with a pair of kitchen tongs. Wrapped in barbed wire. While I disembowel you with a rusty, tetanus-infested butter knife. And then I'll use the tongs to pull out your intestines. You actually didn't get it? I thought you were doing a bit. Yes, a bit. A bit. I was doing a bit. I fooled you all, Demongoose. I was doing a bit. I got you again. This is why I'm the Dark Lord and you aren't. I was trying to do the Punisher court speak, but Clussy, I actually love clowns. I love clowns. You know what, Moist? That makes sense, you. That brain cell catching fire. I have at least 4 of them, okay? I have at least 4 brain cells. And they're all quite large. I'm actually losing it. Shut up. Oh, my Dark Lord, another knee slapper from you. I like funny women. I like funny women, too. You know, this is supposed to be a very, like, serious, touching scene, and here we are making fun of... you know... Here we are making fun of me. It's supposed to be a sad scene. And here we are, yucking it up like a bunch of clowns. I accepted that as a matter of fact. But I heard my brother speak through you the other day, and it made me sad somehow. It drove home the fact that my brother is not normal and his silence and his endless sleep. Who's up yucking their clown? Yeah, you apologize to Yuko. She's been through a lot already. She's been through a lot already. If you went through what she went through, yeah, you'd be sorry too. Heavy is the hand that cranks the hog. There is no cranking of the hog here. Primarily because this is a very kosher stream. And also because Dawn isn't here. I'm trying to cope with all the tragedy. Well, comedy is a way to cope with tragedy, that much is true. Tell him to bring out the lobster? Do I look like I can afford lobster? Maybe I could a century ago, when it was prison food. But I can't. I don't even think I've had lobster before. I'll find the cause of Eden syndrome to protect Eden and save my brother. And I'll find a way to restore your body to you. I'll make sure of that, Demosuke. And thanks for that. It's my turn to save you, because I can't yet find a way to thank you for saving me. I mean, you could thank me by, would you mind giving me your machine Dramon? I'm working on getting my own, but you have a nice machine Dramon, a nice Mugen Dramon, you could just give it to me. I'll take him right off your hands. You don't seem like you're doing anything with him. Yeah? Yeah? I'll just make my own. I'll just Digivolve Mega Dramon. I'm sorry for taking so much of your time. You came to the hospital as part of your job. Could you tell me about it? I might be able to help you in some way. So that's how Mr. Yamashina was admitted to the hospital in a state of mental confusion. Yeah, I don't think I can go to Japan. They'll probably just admit me to the hospital for mental confusion. He's Mugen Infinity Dramon because he's used to make Millenniumon. Unfortunately, Millenniumon isn't in this game. But when I get to Time Stranger, I definitely will be making Millenniumon, for sure. And hopefully it'll be easier. Because trying to DNA Digivolve in this game, certain Digimon has been, like, I'm trying to make Mastimon, and that's a, yes, but in the franchise as a whole. Yes, I mean, yeah. But he is used to make Millenniumon, that's true. I see, I should check Mr. Yamashina's room at the reception in the lobby. I'll go. You stay. Hold on. She has kind of a funny way of running. She has a very funny way of running. It doesn't even look like Mastimon is cool, but she's not as hot as her component mons. Yeah, I could agree with that, actually. Okay, it doesn't even look like... Okay, it doesn't even look like she's running. It looks like she's floating off the ground. She runs like a freaking dweeb. Yes, she does. But the thing is, it doesn't even look like she's on the ground. Like, it looks like she's floating. Like it looks like every time she's running, she's just going to float off the ground. I mean, she looks like a very, like, frail individual. Like, I was going to say pick her up and throw her like a spear, but I don't think she would go very far. I think I could, you know... I'd throw her and she would just like float. She would just like float. Like I tried to throw her like a spear and she would just, not spear. And she would just like float down gently. What about it? She looks very floaty. She looks very lightweight. Like even Nokia looks like she has a little bit more heft and weight to her. You know? She looks like you could pick her up and do unspeakable things to her midair. Why would I want to do that? She looks like that penguin girl. I've already said she does look like she's like a lost member of the Kimono Friends penguin troop girl. Neat build? I guess she's kind of a neat, isn't she? Actually, part of me does want to actually like toss her in the air and see if she'd come down. Like see how long it would take to come down. She's already unspeakable things done to her in midair. That's true, that's very true. She's already had unspeakable things done to her in midair. That happened 2 streams ago. They say he's definitely here, but they somehow wait. How do you lose track of? I feel really bad for this guy. Somehow, they put him in the hospital because he was awkward, and now they've lost his room number. How do you lose an entire awkward human being? And I feel bad because it's like, well, I want my dad to come back and be the distant father he always was. Man, this is sad. I feel bad for this guy. I'll help. Let's look together. But how do we look for him? Am I going digital? Of course, we go back to the basics. We ask if anyone has seen a confused man in a hospital. Do you know how little that narrows it down? Do you know how little that narrows it down? A confused man in a hospital. Has anyone seen a confused man in a hospital? That's going to be at least like 40 to 50% of men in a hospital. Probably some of them are like, you know, yes, you. But I'm not in the hospital. Well, okay, I'm in the hospital in game. I'm not. Shut up. Luckily she's cute because there's clearly not a lot going upstairs. No, she's actually the smarter one. Compared to Nokia. 67. It always comes back to this. It always comes back to those 2 accursed numbers. It always comes back to those 2 accursed numbers. Rudoku nana sesete. Sorry, I'm currently just seething at the moment. I'm currently just seething and molding at the moment. I'm just sitting here, molding and seething, simmering. I could go fully in rage, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. None of this is worth it. Norwooding with rage. I'm already bald. I'm already bald. Okay, deep breaths. All right, I'm good. He's going full mast. I'm going full mast him on. I feel better now. You truly are a great cyber sleuth, even on your own. Finally, someone. Your hairline starts at your butt hair. We both know I don't have butt hair. My butt is leathery and bony. I know you cannot see it. You're worth it. Thank you. Fine. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. Begrudgingly, I will take that one. Okay, let's split up and look from Mr. Yamashina. Confused man. Yes, have you seen a confused man? I'm very busy right now. We're shorthanded with both doctors and nurses. You're doing a good job. We're proud of you. Oh, well, thank you all. Thank you all. Mr. Yamashiro disappeared from his room, right? It's been too hectic for us to look for him. Look, I get it's hectic right now, but seriously? Could you help us find him? We haven't... He can't have left this hospital. How do you know? How do you know he hasn't left the hospital? How do you know if he hasn't left the hospital? How do you know he hasn't left the hospital? If, you know, you haven't kept track of him. For all you know, he could be in Timbuktu right now. I mean, granted, he probably isn't. The timeline wouldn't bad up, but at the same time, a bunch of time-space nonsense has been happening. For all we know, he could have ended it, you know, gone through the digital world and then ended up in Timbuktu somehow. Man, I remember when that was a, you know, a joke that was used everywhere, ending up in Timbuktu. No one talks about Timbuktu anymore. It's a lost art. It's a lost art. It's a lost, you know, lost comedy, lost joke. The mongrels, one day I'm going to send you all to Timbuktu. I don't know why, but you'll end up there. You'll end up in Timbuktu. Do you even know where Timbuktu is? I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in Africa. Pretty sure. I think so, anyway. Timbuktu is a joke to you? No, and that's why I'm sending you to Timbuktu. That's why I'm sending you to Timbuktu. People are too dark woke for Timbuktu. Are they too dark woke for Yellowknife? Or Dartmouth? I didn't think so. Are they too dark and woke for Truth and Consequences, New Mexico? Or is that in that in Arizona? Is it Truth and Consequences, New Mexico, or Truth and Consequences, New Mexico? Wait, I already said New Mexico. Is it Arizona or New Mexico? DeMongrels, what have you looked that up? Oh, you know what? You know what I was thinking of doing for my birthday? As part of my birthday, like my big birthday stream? I think I want to play GeoGuessr. You're sending us to Chicken, Alaska? Wait, is Yellowknife in Alaska? Albuquerque, New Mexico? I'm asking about Truth or Consequences, which I think is Arizona. Or is it New Mexico? Or is it Nevada? Maybe it's none of them. Where is the Yellowknife, by the way? I know Dartmouth is play ethno-guesser. I might play ethno-guesser and GeoGuessr. That could be fun. Let me see. Okay. Hello, energetic boy. Did you know all about the Forbidden Hospital room? Yes, I've actually been in there. Is it the Transformation Mountain? Is that what the D stands for? I don't... He knows too much. What does the D stand for? I don't get it. I've been over this. Why does no one watch my debut streams? Why does no one watch my... Why does no one watch my debut stream to get, you know, all the information? The D stands for demonstrably. I am demonstrably monstrous. Demonstrably monstrous. And Timbuktu is in Mali, on the edge of the Sahara. Also, wait, does Transylvania even have mountains? I thought they just had a black forest, or dark forest, and vampires. Rocks D Zebek, the will of D, yeah, my will. He's going to visit the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota. I could do that, but I feel like there's more interesting roadside attractions to go on. Anyway, the Forbidden Hospital Room. Have I already been to the Forbidden Hospital Room? Like in ooh voice. Oh my science, Transylvania is nothing but mountains and forests. Is it? Isn't there like a lake there? Well, I guess that doesn't preclude it from being mountains and forests. Do you think it's an animal or a monster? I am a monster. Or a Digimon? I technically qualify as a Digimon because I am a monster on the internet. Therefore, I am digital. And my name is shortened to Demon. I'm not a demon, by the way. I just to preface this because no one watches my debut lore. No one understands my lore. Too meta, the lake where they all drowned. The lake where they all drowned those individuals. All of which are named Ben. Do you Digivolve? One day I might. What level of Digimon do you think I am, What level of Digimon am I? I think Mr. Dracula had a point, too. That's not a level. 6, 7, I wonder what happened to Ben. No, I know you're from the primordial soup. All of us come from the primordial soup. Champion? Do I look like a champion level Digimon? Do I look like... I would feel I'm at least ultimate baby. I'm not a baby. I do not have the proportions of a baby. You're clearly a child level Digimon. You still got room to grow. How do I... I don't even have the proportions of a child level Digimon. Coughing baby level? Coughing baby level. The baby. Let's go. No. No, not the baby, not the baby. You're basically like Lucimon, but not a little short. Oh yeah, I forgot Lucimon was like that. Let's go. I would assume you have at least 2 form. A Dark Lord should have at least 3, so default as champion. Well, I mean, there's mega levels that have like side evolutions and everything. You know? I mean, I guess I could be champion. I was thinking, because someone said my Otismon stole my drip, so I thought I was at least like perfect / ultimate level, you know? Fair point. I think at least, I think each of his forms is more shoulder than the last. Lucimon or me? For his Oshi. Oh, you be quiet, pig man. How many more times must I threaten you with baconation? How many more times must I threaten you with baconation? One day you will be put into the baconator. And your ribs will be made baby back. That's right. I didn't know that if it's my Otismon's level, then ultimate fits. Thank you. Thank you. Plus, if I was a champion, I see, the problem is, I can't be a champion level Digimon because no one has called me, you know, slutty, like Devimon. Slutty Devimon. I don't know if any of you will get that reference, but if you do, well done. He's not in here. He's not in here. Is he in here? Nope. Nope. Slutty. Yeah, slutty Devimon. Look at Devimon. Where are you? Oh, you are my subordinate. At Kamishiro. He's here. I knew you could do it, Demosuke. He does Demonstros, Lord Demonstros, the Kabuterimon. Ooh, I like having a Kabuterimon line. I like having a Kabuteri line, a Kabuterimon line. Okay, okay. You know what? I'm gonna give myself a Kabuterimon form at one point. Dad monstrous mon, daddy mode. That only happens when I get married and have kids. Also the one with Angemon and Devimon. I mean, yeah. Who are you two? What do you have to do with me? I was betrayed, or did I betray someone? Can we have a Palumo? Is Lovebug your kid form? No, that is my... It's not my kid form. Well, it might be my rookie form, or my baby form. You know what? Maybe I should draw myself as a Digimon. He was an Anthro after all. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Disin? Disin with your Disin information. Who are you two? What have you done with me? I was betrayed or betrayed someone. Something happened 8 years ago and then stop. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Lovebug is baby 2. He's child level right now. No, I'm at least champion or ultimate. I don't know what. Gosh, this really does make me want to draw myself with a Digimon line. That sounds really cool. Okay, I'm gonna do that later on at some point. Take on new forms. Okay, let me rethink. I don't know if I want you cooking, Berna. Although, listen. Demonstrable Kabuterimon. That was kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Why not make it a Draw Zatsu stream? Ooh, that's a fun idea. That's a fun idea. Okay. That's a fun idea. I'll do that. I'll do that. Decent information. Thank you very much. Sorry, I don't know. I don't remember. Although I think maybe I would probably be like demonstrably Kawagamon. Not that I don't love the Kabuterimon line. I'm just, you know, a Kabuterimon guy. I have Grand Kawagamon. Wait, maybe I should put back on my team because I do love Grand Kawagamon. Are you alright, Mr. Yamashina? What happened? Please tell us. I'm connected to Kamishiro. I can help you. I'm sure of it. Kamishiro, yes. I work there in the lab. Underground. I beg of you, take me to the Roppongi Underground. Oh, we're going back there. I don't think Yuko wants to go back there after what happened to her. I have to go. There's something there. I have to go. I swear, if we have to go back there and we take Yuko there and she ends up in that predicament again. Well, I guess I'm gonna free her, but like, I guess it won't be a stun lock as last time, but. Puny Lovebugmon, Demongrilmon, ooh, Demonstrably Kabuterimon, Demonstrousmon, husband, father. Okay. You cooked there. You cooked there. You very much cooked there. I like that. Okay, Berna, you get to cook. You get to cook. I'll DM this so you don't forget. Thank you. Yes, initial this to me. It seems like we better go with him. We're taking to Mr. Yamashiro to the Roppongi lab. Cool, I'm putting ricin in everyone's food. Dagnabbit, why did I trust you? I am surprised Yukio is okay being back here after what happened to her. Yes, this is where I worked. What memories? What? Memories? So many memories. Seems to have been remembering something. We were scanning, uploading, rewriting mental data. Yes. My research was in the creation of mental data. You created the basis for the Eden's basic systems? It wasn't just me, there was someone with me, a joint research tripper. Pseudo, uh-oh. Repo Depot. It's his fault. Pseudo stole your memories? I beg of you, get my memories back for you. You can do it if you use this device. I really don't want to put anyone else back in this device. The last time that happened, things got really weird. Really fast. I've suffered enough over things I can't remember. I don't want you to... I really, I'll operate the device, please. Instruct, no, Yuko, okay, at least you're operating it and you're not inside it. Fine, load my mental data, then make a copy. The copy should be run in the hardware's virtual memory. That will keep it protected. If we overwrite the original data with the altered copy, the memories should change. This is getting really meta. And also kind of dangerous. Kind of scary. This is like Clovis Spray EXO level stuff. Scary. Run my current memories in a virtual memory. If we then specify a field, the device will... Mr. Yamashina, the copy data is causing a digital shift? It looks like there's something built in the memory data. It's blocking the removal of the protection? The digital shift. In that case, I guess I just jumped into that guy. I zooped into that guy. Whoa! Are we playing Donkey Kong now? Okay, it's sent. If you forget now, we get to shave down your cheekbones. Luckily for you, most of this is cartilage, so good luck getting through the cartilage. Wait. Actually, no, don't get through the cartilage. Good, it seems I was able to get a connection. Your sudden connection junk really surprised me. Junk? I said jump. Junk or junk? I said jump. No, I said junk. I think we understand what Kyoko puts up with now. Not really. I'll navigate from here and... I'll navigate from here now that the mapping of the mental data is finished. There should be some protection in place on the memories, somewhere amidst the data. Break through it if you can, then we'll be sure to have access to Yamashina's memory. Am I in... it's your final form, LSDmon? LSDmon. But I don't do drugs. Now, if you said LDSmon, that might make more sense. Oh my gosh, it is. We are doing Donkey Kong, except there's no Pauline or it's Vademon and Vegemon. I'm actually surprised that red Vegemon is an LCDmon. LCDmon. Is when I do this, my LCD enough for you? No, I actually, when I do that, I'm more like neon. Neon. Bye, red Vegemon. Yeah, stomp it out, Reginald. Stomp it out. Bum 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 bum. I forget that Makoto is also a male's name. Stomping out the haters. Yeah, stomping out these haters. These Digimon who approached me. These jobber Digimon. These jobber Digimon. Oh, what the heck? Man, why does Reginald keep, like, taking so much damage? I think it's because his Wyvern's Breath also damages him if it doesn't auto-kill. Alright, well, we got Vegemon, but I don't really need a Vegemon. I don't even think... Red Vegemon isn't in this game, I think. Oh, Cyclone Mons. Ike! Ha! Nice. Boom boom. Boom boom. Do 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 do. And now there's just one Vademon. It just don't know me. I like Jesusmon, but I never used his line in this game. I think he's too lame and consistent. Even if I do appreciate it more, I get the naming thing of the line. Jesusmon? Jesusmon? Wait, which Digimon is that? I don't know if there's a Digimon by that name. Oh, Jessmon! Wait, hold on. Jessmon is supposed to be Jesusmon? Jessmon is supposed to be Jesusmon? Is that true? Is that true? Really? It's supposed to be an acronym for something? Well, it can't be Jester, right? It has to be... Huh. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that they've used biblical names, you know, at least for certain Digimon. I mean, Megidomon is actually based off of I think a place in Israel or Jerusalem named Megiddo. Yeah, maybe you have a point. You know, I'll need to look it up after. Or someone needs to look up, if someone wants to look up Jessmon and see you know, what's behind his name. I guess I could do that. Hold on. I'll do that real quick. Jessmon. Let's see. Well, it does work with the Sistermons. Savior, well, I mean, before it was called Savior Huckmon, and it's a holy warrior. Etymology. Oh, okay, so it actually does not refer to Jesus or Jesus. It actually refers to the official romanization given by the Digimon reference book and used in the franchise, according to the Digimon wiki. Now, maybe I should use Wikimon. But it stands for Justice, Edge, Swordsman. Which, wouldn't that be Jessamon? Jessamon? Oh, we learned something new today. We learned something new today. Now say it with it stands for Justice, Edge, Swordsman, but I'm pretty sure that some guy said it's also about Jesus. Maybe. Hakumon in Japanese, so his name is Whitemon. Wait, why did they name him Huckmon and not Hackmon? And it's Hakumon. That's very strange. At least with Myotismon, it sort of makes sense because he's named after a Myotis bat. Now say it with a Jamaican accent. Yes, Jessmon. Jesm. What's so funny about Jesm? Boo boo boo. Da da da. I actually didn't know that Hawkmon is supposed to be Hakumon. That's very interesting, though. Oh, that does make sense, though, because like Hakuman from Blaze Blue. I am Hakuman. The adaptations to the name Hakuman are so gay I had to install a mod to correct his blunder in Time Stranger. Really? Hakuman was my favorite Blaze Blue character. Man, I haven't played Blaze Blue in ages. That makes me want to try and play a Digimon game with a Jamaican accent the whole game. Isn't there a Digimon who did speak with a Jamaican accent in one dub? I'm trying to remember. There at least was one, I think. I think there was one, right? Nice. My favorite Blaze Blue is Taukaka, but I'm a freak, so it's pretty obvious. Yeah, that makes sense. Taukaka is a freak herself. She's pretty freaky. Do, 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 do. Blast it, blast it, blast it, blast it. Took out because freak out blood. All right, I've slandered you enough. Have a good rest of stream. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for stopping by, Dissin. I appreciate it. Despite you being a foul slanderer, I appreciate you, Dissin. Also, by the way, Dissin, you should, if you're on the FaZe Discord, Xenon is looking for more Dizzy clips because she's hosting FaZe Weekly, and she specifically asked for more Dizzy clips. So reach out. They don't even have to be this week's. So, Rizuku, welcome. Makoto Nanaya, thank you very much. I like Makoto. I like Makoto. Oh, look, it's Vader. It's... Wait. What is Vademon's evolution? Got it, I'll send some then. 09, it's almost 3 a.m. I should leave. Bye-bye, Demon. Have a good stream. Thank you for stopping by, Berna. I appreciate it. You too, Demongoose. Thank you. And thank you for everyone who stops by. I appreciate it, especially since I know Friday nights tend to not be, tend to be my least busy, So I appreciate you all showing up. Sean, welcome. All right, leave the Digi farm. How many more? Can I do any Digivolutions now? Well, I don't want Slayer Dramon. I need speed 180. That's probably going to take me a bit. Let me see. Lady Devimon has to be level 30. Gatomon for Angelwomon. That's going to probably take a while. Meramon. I'm on the boring stuff at work, so I can semi-watch. Well, I still appreciate it nonetheless. Blue Meramon. I could get Blue Meramon. Let's just fight this other Digimon. Is there any new items that I can get? I should probably buy some SP a few of the SP capsules. Nope. Alright, let's keep going. This is such a cool background, but what is cool wrong? What is cool wrong? The heck is cool wrong? Okay. And this is... I forgot what his name, this Digimon's name is. I know he's Vademon's final form. Be careful, that doesn't look like any ordinary Digimon. Digimon is comprised of converted memory data. It's very likely it's using the altered data as protection. And if we can break through, we should be able to free the data and restore it to its original state. Please, you have to. Alright, this is... Oh, what's his name like? Something Vademon? Oh, Bugged! Bug? He's really bugged. Alright, Dragon's Roar. Okay, that's not a good prize. Alright, gotta change... well, I'll wait till next turn. Alright, hit him with the Catastrophe Cannon. Oh, it's Ebemon, that's right. I don't think Ebemon was in any of the enemies, was he? Right, Sir Dokuro, hit him with the Waltz End. What? Wait, oh, he changed his typing, didn't he? Because he bugged him. Wait, why did he heal me? Ebemon? Some Switter? No, this one has an extra E. Also, I don't think this one is trying to tell me to watch Vealer and the ASMR streams. Reginald. Okay, Reginald, I'm getting Savior Hulk Mono. There we go. Oh, bugged again? Really? Well, it makes sense that Diabormon would get bugged. Come on, hit him with the Waltz End. There we go. That's the damage I want to see. Ooh. Oh, dagnabbit. Alright, hit him with the Trident Saber, buddy. Okay, that's good. That's what I want to see. Catastrophe Cannon! Ooh, yeah, that's good damage. That's what I want to see. Walsuendo. Good, good. You know, that's a critical hit, but it doesn't seem like it really did. Like, it knocked him over, but it didn't really do much damage. Brain rupture. Oh, that sounds deadly. A brain rupture. Isn't that what isn't that what an aneurysm is? Is technically a brain rupture? It's what most of my demongrels give me anyway. Maybe that was a bit too mean, but I meant it. Blast, blast, blast. Brain rupture is when someone makes you watch. When you watch Feeler Mommy Stops on your ASMR. Hey, don't talk about EB that way. Don't talk about EB that way. Also, wait, does that ASMR exist? Out of curiosity. No, an aneurysm can cause a rupture. Oh. All right, let's see. To Junior, 55. I'm only 50 more levels, and we got Armageddon. Oh, 6 more levels. 6 more levels. Black Gatomon. Freak, I just made that up. Yeah, but it's Veeler. I was expecting that, though. I was expecting that. Granted, I've never watched any Veeler, so, you know. It's not my thing. Maybe 7 levels. Berna, when are you supposed to be going to sleep? Get out of here. Go to sleep. I better not catch you dreaming of my Oshi. Technically, she's your Oshi too, but you know what I mean. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep before I have to throw a pillow over your head and accidentally kill you. Because I accidentally suffocate you. I promise I'll make sure that it only knocks you out unconscious. If you die, then we can use you as a tax write-off. No underwear? What? Why are we bringing that up? I'm going to go dream of Digi and I holding it. Okay, you get out of here, you get out of here. Shoo, be gone. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Are you all right, Mr. Yamashina? Yes, I'm okay. The memories came floating back all at once, so I'm a bit disoriented, but I am myself. My body may have well been reunited with the true memories for all these years. If I may ask, what was written into your memories, Yamashina? Mr. Yamashina. The Eden beta test from 8 years ago. The beta test! Yes, it took place with several hundred. Wait. Doesn't that seem like a really bad idea for a beta test? I mean, not for like a video game, for some like VR that actually uses your memory. I should record your tax guy tells you owe taxes ASMR. I just watched the lower video. Well, I hope it was educational. I hope it was educational, Sean, and you understand more about your Dark Lord. Also, that might be a fun idea. No, I'm not going to be a taxman ASMR. We tested both operations and gameplay. Wait, Eden's a game? I thought it. Well, I thought it was like Metaverse or VR chat. And at the time, I was working for the Nile Corporation, with Kamishiro had already bought out and acquired. Sudo and I ran the beta test, but it was more than a test. It was a promo and a demo event in and of itself. And to have such an accident occur at the event, none of the designers predicted it. During the beta test, 5 children participating fell unconscious due to Wait a minute. These guys invited actual kids to beta test for Eden? That seems like a really, really bad idea. Because this isn't just a video game or VR, this is literally like projecting your brain and mind into Eden. That seems like a liability in a lawsuit waiting to happen. Why would you invite... That just seems like a really bad idea. Sounds like Roblox devs? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you're right. Is Eden Roblox? Yeah, guess who those 5 were? Oh. 4 regained consciousness quite soon, but the 5th became the first Eden syndrome patient. That would be my brother. I see, you're the daughter of Kamashiro's CEO. There were 4 other children involved besides my brother. Do you remember who they were? I'm sorry, I don't. It's not that my memory's been altered, I simply don't know. Oh, that's why. Oh, that explains it. I and the Eden I built stole those children's lives. I couldn't bear it. I couldn't face the failure I created. My awareness and my guilt sickened me emotionally. Dang. This got heavy. This got heavy. Wow. Deep lore. Deep lore. That's why Pseudo erased my memories for me. He saved me for a time. I don't know if it would call saving, but by the beta test phase, the Eden network already had ties with various government agencies. Massive amounts of money were in play, and that was why no one could bring the project to a halt. In order to report that the test was a success, we had to pretend as if nothing happened. But what about those children? The only one to have talked to them was Pseudo. Wait, I talked to Creepo Depot? Beforehand? Oh, he wasn't the only one who had his memories erased then. Once they regained consciousness, the 4 of them all began to speak of peculiar things. The world they described was like something straight out of a fairy tale. Most of the researchers concluded that they have excessive stress that induced a mass hysteria. Would you make an Eden account, boss? After learning all this information, probably not. Pseudo did not, however. He insisted on hearing every last word the 4 children had to say. His eyes shone as if you were a child. Yes, as if you were a child, he found a treasure. Uh-oh. If we ask Pseudo, do we want to know who the children are? Wait, has this guy... Is Pseudo like what's the name of the villain from... The final villain from Digimon 02? The gray guy who wanted to go to the digital world. I forgot his name. But is he like that? It was this entire thing him trying to get to the digital world? Are we going to be fighting Malomyosman at the end of this? He stole their memories. Not stole them, really, but as he did for me, he encrypted them and sealed them away. Oh. Although memories can be altered, they can never be completely erased. Nothing is a difficult thing to achieve, indeed. 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 Oops, sorry. Just reaching over to grab my chalice. No, he's interested in the eaters. Did he want to destroy the digital world? No, just a baddie in short. Pseudo? Pseudo? I don't want to see him in shorts. Besides, the only one currently wearing shorts is Kyoko, and she's not here right now. You have to ask Pseudo that. I don't know where we're gonna find that guy. Still, his stealing their memories may have saved them. They were all crying. By the way, I realize this is a selfish request, but there's something I'd like to ask of you. Can you seal away my memories from me once more? Oh, that's not a good idea. That's a really bad idea. The old me was too caught up in my work. My family couldn't depend on me, and I made my daughter, my darling Chica, cry more than a few times. But without my memories, I became a caring father. According to my daughter, you were not a caring father. You were very distant. I was finally the LD person I needed. My family needed me. Are you certain this is what you want? The system can only alter your memories. Your subconscious feelings of guilt may may bring back that pain someday. You're correct. I experienced those symptoms because of a physical memory shift. A memory shift? Human memories do not exist solely in the brain. They shift to neurons throughout the body, accumulated in tiny amounts throughout. Why, for instance, no matter how hard you hide memories in your head, my eyes, ears, and hands won't forget them. That is how humans are made. Whoa! I was trying to make a Phantom Pain reference there, but I don't know if it landed. But now I've told you everything, I feel somehow more at ease. Perhaps this is a form of repentance. I beg of you, let me forget my past once more. I want to be happy I want my family to be happy the rest of my life. Elon is currently making this with the neuro chip. I'm not getting one. What else should we do? I'm not really sure. Uh-oh. Wait, what's about to happen? Are we getting rid of his memories, or are we... Was this the right thing to do? I don't know. I must be going then. I must go after Miss Ray and Pseudo to solve the mystery of Eden syndrome. I don't know if you should be doing that alone. Seems like a really bad idea to be doing that alone. Why don't you want ads served straight to your head? I don't want wetware. No, my brain is already wetware. I don't want malware in my wetware, if you know what I mean. Sorry to catch you when you're busy, but I need your help. Can you come to Shinjuku right away? Okay. Get back, you want me to shoot you with this, you squishy gross thing? Why is Date talking about herself? Wait. You squishy gross thing? Moist, what are you doing in the game? Moist, what are you doing in the game? Moist rat, get out of the game, you're not supposed to be there. Moist, get out of the game. Get out of the game, Moist. Numemon? Fine. You can shoot something for being gross, ain't that right, Matayoshi? I mean, you can put people in the hospital for being awkward. I guess you can shoot people for being gross. Just shut up and wait a second. We can handle this. This is your areas of expertise. We can't handle this. This is your expertise. Blah, 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 blah. Matayoshi and Date seem to be in big trouble. Our greasy foot wife needs us. Hair. Greasy hair, not greasy foot, greasy hair. Ugh. Katsu, didn't you say you would not be psyoped into liking feet? Why are you feet? If it was rat, Date if it was a rat, Date would have killed them 2 times over. Well, thank God there is no Chumon. Help my old man waifu and my greasy foot. What do you mean, old man waifu? I don't like feet. I like grease. Yeah, you're a pig. You got cold feet about it? Yeah. 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 All right, let's go. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum. Shinjuku, right? It was Shinjuku, or was it Shibuya? It was Shinjuku. Oh, I didn't even notice these guys over here. We got Zudomon, and we got, okay. I would actually be terrified if a real Skull Greymon showed up in the real world, because that's Skull Greymon. Skull Greymon is nuts. Skull Greymon is absolutely crazy. And he would probably be able to destroy all of, like, Japan by himself. Skull Greymon. Guy's literally got a shark missile embedded into his back. Yeah. Hi, Lilymon. Just 18 more subs, boss, and we get the funny number. There's a 3 in front of it, so it doesn't count. Oh, it's an eater. Okay. Okay, you can't shoot that. You can't shoot that. Why are you not shooting that? I'm a pig, greasy hair, Clussy Detective is my trough. Why did I bring up Clussy? Don't just stand there. Hurry and help me. If you're not quick about it, I'll arrest you. I'm sorry, you see the situation? Okay, if it was a Digimon, I could understand, but that's literally an eater. You can shoot it. You can shoot it. Please shoot it. I mean, it probably won't do anything, but you can shoot it. I didn't make you bring up. I didn't make you bring up Clussy Unforced Error. Yes, you did. Because I decided you did, and I am the Dark Lord of Course Lab. Ergo, I can blame you if I want. Chug. I love this song so much. I think I've talked about it a number of times. But I think I like it because it has the, you know, the jug, like blowing into the jug. I'm simply a moth to a flame I didn't light. All according to Keikaku. All according to De Keikaku. Catastrophe cannon. Oh, you know, I'm gonna change too. I'm being slandered. Clowns are not in my wheelhouse because they're never blonde. Yes, they are. Harley Quinn exists, and she's blonde. She counts. She's technically a clown. Waltz end. Whoa! Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Get him, Reginald. Erode terminal? Oh no, is he gonna get? Oh, I thought it was gonna get bit crushed. If this wasn't Japan, if this wasn't Digimon, the Eaters would be way worse because Japan. I can only think of Harl from Chrono Cross. Wait, are you not familiar with Harley Quinn? Ria, or are you thinking of a different blonde clown lady? She's not a clown, she's the therapist. So a clown. So a clown. Harley is a jester, so a clown. So a clown. So a clown. Paralyzed? How dare? Bum 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 bum. Don't besmirch clowns with those therapist fiends. Or else what? What are you gonna do? Or else what? What will you do? Ike! Okay, I should not be doing that. So don't grow here, Reginald. I'll sigh and cry. That's what I thought you'd do. That's what I thought you'd do. Ripping net. Oh dang, he got paralyzed. Medical spray DX. Data is converging. Somehow data is converging and its attack is going. You'd think having more data would make his intelligence go up and not down. Nice. Does Super Saiyan Cal count as a blonde? Int down means you should hit it with magic? Oh! Do I have any magic attacks? Sensitive young eater. I don't think I have any magic attacks. Physical attack, physical attack, physical... Oh, I only have physical attacks, wow. You can't! Do I seriously not have any physical attacks? Alright, Wyvern's Breath. go. Da da da. Well, that's a relief. Boy, do I owe you one. Maybe a little more. I think you need to train up your magic use, methinks. I might. I've kind of been vibe playing this game a little bit. I mean, I'm not a good min-maxer. I play most of my games 5 vibes. Thanks for saving my wives. You can only have one, moist. You can only have one. Looks like there's a similar Bakemon underground. Why do they keep bringing up Bakemon? I don't remember Bakemon being the source of this. You gonna take care of that one too? Okay, sure. That's fine. Ah, I spotted Sonala here. Looks like he was underground. He can have the old one? Which one? Given the situation, I wasn't in a position to stop him. I think that Bakemon was chasing him. I feel bad for the Bakemons. They keep getting blamed for stuff that they didn't do, except if you're in a poly boomer. Yeah, no. I frown on that. Unless it's part of the invader's wish polycule, that's an exception. And I can be a Yugi and Digi boomer all I want. I can be a millennial boomer all I want. Besides, I'm not a boomer. I'm a millennial. But maybe I'm a millennial. Phenomenon. Phenomenon. Oh, nice hood up, Arata. I was just joking, by the way. How are you feeling? Your body's not getting worse, is it? Not really big change. Very funny. Who worries about a wanted criminal? What does being a dodecahedron make people who have 2 wives? What does being a dodecahedron make people have 2 wives? I don't know. Been looking into ears while avoiding the cops and potential witnesses. The life of a fugitive is harder than I thought it would be. You thought it would be easy? I'll save the whining for later, though. Some of my buds were chased here by the eaters. I thought I could help them before they got attacked. But I'll leave. But you don't want to be guilty by association. I'll leave this to me and get the heck out of here. Is what I be saying, but I know you won't listen to me anyway. Nope, I will not. You know what? Don't say it. Could we get a hood up to Monstrous? I don't have a hood, but it's not a bad outfit idea, future outfit idea. But it's reassuring that you came. Shall we fight side by side for old time's sake? Okay. Okay. I wouldn't mind getting a hood addition to my outfit. What happens to Tokyo nowadays? Detective Madayoshi is really impressive for being able to keep up with all of this. Oh. Oh, it's Andromon and 2 Gardramon. Errata, you seriously need to get a Diaboromon, man. You seriously need to get a Diaboromon. We're already fighting Mega level Digimon, and here you are still within an Infamon, and I have a Diaboromon. Get on my level, Errata. You're supposed to be a famous hacker. Get on my level, you scrub. Da 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 da. Oh, now I can level up the girls. Oh, well, I can't go into the vending machine. Hello, lady. This is what all those rumors about. Oh no, how did I get mixed up in all this? Don't worry, Arata will give you a hand later. I don't know if I like the way you're putting that in quotation marks. Uh-oh. And the game just crashed. The game just suddenly crashed, and I don't think I saved. I don't think I saved. Okay, let me see if I saved. Be right back. Hey guys, guess what? It didn't save. It didn't save. I forgot to save. So, I'm gonna play off stream to get back to where we were. This is why you don't make fun of errata, apparently. So I'm gonna play off stream to get back to where we were. This has been a shorter stream. Thank you all for joining me. I'm currently trying not to, you know, boil over into a rage right now. I'm currently trying not to boil with rage. I'm very much trying not to boil with rage, as you can tell. I'm delosing it. I'm delosing it. But you know what? My Yoshi's on her way back home. And tomorrow there'll probably be a bunch of Digi clips. So you know what? I'm good. I'm good. How far back? How far back? How far back? I'll tell you how far back. Back to when I started this stream. Back to when I started this freaking stream. This started from when I started my stream when it went. We are at the very beginning of the stream. No autosaves. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, probably around the same time. Maybe I'll start a little bit earlier. But I'll go back to where it was. I don't even know what caused the crash that time. You should be faster without getting derailed. Excuse me, you're the derailers here. Anyways. I didn't know they had a call forward to the time strangers in this game. Shut up. Errata! Until next time, my demongrels. Fare thee well. Ah ha ha ha.